Steve again. I want to talk today about for sale by owners. These are the people trying to sell their homes themselves. So let's get right to it. Why are some for sale by owners hell-bent on selling the house themselves? Do they hate agents? Is it because we're salesmen, telemarketers? The commissions? It's the commissions. That's normally 6% that's split between the buyer and the seller's agent. And I realize a lot of people feel like no one deserves a chunk of that earned equity when they get ready to sell their investment or, their nest egg. But I'm here to tell you that there's another way to look at it. Research has found that 87% of for sale by owners sales end up in litigation. 87%. Talk to someone that's gone through any kind of litigation, and what did that cost? Let alone financially, mentally, emotionally. And what if I told you statistically that agents get more money for their buyers than for sale by owners get for themselves? And I'm talking about the help you sell places too. And if that's the case, isn't it good insurance to find a skilled agent to navigate the legalities, performance dates of the contract? As real estate agents, we're licensed and trained to use 40 plus addendums that go with the real estate purchase contract that cover almost every scenario that could come up. So, still thinking about selling yourselves? Let me ask you some questions. How much money should you request when someone writes an offer on your home for earnest money? And when does it become non-refundable? How can you know they qualify for your home and not tie it up and keep it off the market? What are the buyer's rights to cancel? What if the home doesn't appraise? How will objections be handled? And what if the buyer defaults? What are your options? Something to think about. Here's another one. In my experience, I have found that there are basically 4 types of buyers. The first one's in a hurry, serious buyer. They just sold a home or a job transfer and they need a home right now. Then number 2 is the serious, but not too much of a hurry, but usually first-time home buyers, they're exploring the market. And then number 3 is investment buyers. And number 4 are just looky-loos. Number 1, the serious, is in a hurry. He's got to move fast. They're not going to be driving all over town looking for sell by owner signs. And they usually find a realtor that can narrow down the home search and find the best deal ASAP. Number 2, the serious but not in a hurry, the one I mentioned before, the first-time home buyer. We find that they want to work exclusively with a real estate agent to hold their hands during the entire process. And then back to number 3, the investor. He's only looking for deals that he can get for 10 cents on the dollar. And the last one, the looky-loos. They're your neighbors, they're just looking, they're not qualified, and no real estate agent would even put them in their car. So doesn't it make sense that a really serious buyer would use a real estate agent? Absolutely. When I quiz for sale by owners, the first reason they want to sell themselves is to save money. But in the process, they realize that the hope of getting a buyer, they're going to have to at least deal with a buyer's agent, pay a buyer's agent commission. The ones that won't buy a home, the ones that will only buy your home if they have professional representation. So to get a buyer, they reluctantly agree to pay a buyer's agent commission of 3%. But you tell yourself, we'll save seller side of the commission at 3%, right? But to just pay a buyer side, isn't that the same as paying the agent to negotiate against you? You need to be represented on your side. Homes sold by realtors net more money in your pocket. They pay for themselves and the peace of mind. And listing with an agent on day 1, the listing will go live. It will go out to over 1,400 plus agents and their qualified buyers. I will control the flow into your home and no wasted time with non-serious buyers and people disrupting your privacy. We handle every step of the contract. Let me know what works for you. Let's get your home sold. Call me. Call your friends to call me. Then like, share, and subscribe to this video and this channel. And then let's talk. Thanks.